Joining me here is Sindhu Gangadharan. She is the Managing Director for SAP Labs India. She is also the Chairperson for industry body Nasscom. Sindhu, many thanks for speaking to PTI.
Now, it's always a joy for me to meet you, Momita, and also to speak to PTI.
The second campus for SAP Labs India in Bengaluru. How big is the investment? How big is the capacity? And where does it really figure out in your overall SAP plans?
So, Momita, we are here in India for over 27 years now, right? And we are clearly the innovation hub for SAP globally. When I say what does it mean, innovation hub for SAP globally? So 40% of our global R&D resources are here sitting out of India building innovations for the world, right? And what is even more exciting for us is we have the entire breadth of our product portfolio in one location. So India has really grown into being the strategic innovation hub for SAP, and this campus, SAP Labs India Innovation Park, is an absolute testimony to the strategic relevance that SAP places on India and the strategic relevance on the location, the talent, the kind of customer centricity that we have, the ecosystem that surrounds us. And that is what you're saying. This is a 194 million euro investment that we have, which again underlines the kind of investment that we are doing here in India. And here in Devanahalli, again, multiple aspects that we are very proud of about this campus. Again, all-inclusive campus in terms of we make sure that our spaces are welcoming everybody, no matter who they are and what kind of challenges or abilities that they might have. We have a beautiful child care center, our saplings, which we also have on our Whitefield campus. So for our young parents, and also rooms which allow people to just calm down, sensory rooms as we call it. We have a full-blown focus when it comes to healthcare, well-being, all of that integrated into campus life, right? And if you may wonder why all this, right? And why? Because we at SAP, we truly believe that if you want to bring out our best, you need to live and work in a place which is the best, which is what we believe in. And yeah, we will continue to hire. This is why you see a campus of this size and this magnitude here. And we will have 2 campuses in Bangalore, but we are also in other cities in India, as you know, Momita, in Gurgaon, Pune, Mumbai, and Hyderabad. But Bangalore clearly is our growth location here in India.
What kind of work would you undertake from here, especially given that now AI is going to be infused in all your product? It's already happening.
Yeah.
How strategic would India be in the global SAP Labs map?
Yeah, no, like I said, right, when I talked about 40% of our R&D being located here, what is even more exciting, Momita, is quarter of the patents that come out of SAP globally come out of this location, right? And here in India, we're really looking at AI kind of powering the innovations. And when I say AI powering the innovations, every area within Labs India, we have our teams working on embedding AI across our portfolio, or teams working on the core AI foundation layer. Or if you look at areas like Joule for the enterprise, Joule is our co-pilot for our enterprise. And how are we looking at embedding Joule, leveraging the large language models that are underneath to help you kind of guide, understand, hey, for various use cases that you use SAP solutions for, now you talk to the enterprise, talk to Joule, right? All of that cool, innovative work, agents and how are custom agents being built, all of that is happening here in India. And the reason is also because the talent that we have here, they're also deep into the domain of the portfolio that we cover. And that combined with that deep technology expertise, I think, is a very powerful combination. And that's what you're seeing across our portfolio here.
Sindhu, SAP is talking about additional capacities of 15,000 professionals at a time when India's largest IT services company is talking about retrenchment of 12,000 workers. Indeed, it has shaken up the industry. As someone who heads SAP Labs India is looking at hiring, as also, the spokesperson, the chairperson for Nasscom, how do you look at AI as a disruptor? Do you see more layoffs and offing?
Yeah, I think very clearly AI is changing the game, Momita. There's absolutely no question about that, right? I mean, because if you just look at the way in which technology is changing, and particularly also in this space of AI, technologies are changing at a much, much more rapid pace than we know of in the past, right? And it's also, of course, taking into consideration also aspects like productivity gains. I think this is a talked about aspect, okay, if this is the productivity gains with AI, how does it map back into customer outcomes, right? And for us as SAP, now if I put on that hat and in terms of what we are building for the world, right? Today, when we say 87% of the world's business transactions touches an SAP system, then you know the magnitude of the kind of use cases that we are helping our customers with. Or today, if I say 8 out of the 10 cars on Indian roads are manufactured by SAP's customers, that also gives you an idea about the scale and the kind of business processes, critical business processes that we help our customers with. And this is also going back to why we continue to seek that right talent that helps us build that kind of portfolio and strategic use cases that our customers need, right? But at the same time, when you're looking at services, right, and if you're looking at offering very specific services to customers, of course, with AI, there is a lot that is automated, there's a lot more productivity gains, and it's only natural that customers ask for what does it mean for them, right? And some of the shifts that we are seeing in the industry, I personally believe these are realignments, this is strategic realignments to the core portfolio. Where do you focus on? Where do you kind of say, okay, that's not my core, right? And that, I think, is happening, and a healthy kind of realignment is always good, because we all now very clearly across the industry, no matter what, whether it's in the BPM or services or product area, the front and center topic of investment is AI, right? I think there is no question. I think we are a classical example of that here at SAP as well. And I think that is also what we are seeing in the market.
Are you expecting more layoffs in the industry, and have you started engaging with companies as Nasscom to understand how deep that impact could be?
No, I think it's also about realign with, well, when I say it, right, I mean also within your workforce. There is certain roles that, I mean, today with AI coming in, there's a lot more of automation, and there's a lot more of, like I said, when you're looking at writing code, if you're saying 30% of the code can already be generated, right, that is something which a role that was covering that might look at reskilling, reimagining, relearning, so that they take on other roles in the organization. That is something that we continue to see as Nasscom, and this is also where significant time and invest go into that, where we are also helping build what is the future skills of the world. How do we build that bridge between industry, academia, the government, to really make sure that the young talent that come out with the right kind of, be it in terms of the right mindset, right skills, so that they can take on those roles. And that is definitely something that we put an absolute emphasis on as the tech industry.
Will AI dumb us down?
I don't think so, because AI and the human will continue to coexist and help each other, right? So in that sense, I think we can leverage AI to really solve some of the world's most critical problems. And I think today technology exists that help us also reimagine, rethink. I mean, who knew 5 years back that we could talk to an ERP system? Today we are doing that with the power of AI.
I want to wind up by asking you this. What do you make of the tariff and trade, global tariff and trade situation? Does it worry you? Does it keep you up at night? Also, how would this impact the outsourcing targets? $300 billion is what the industry was looking at for FY26 as a whole, you know, domestic and exports. Exports, of course, is a big part of that. Are those targets being relooked at? Are we on track for those? How do you look at the trade tariff and the macro uncertainties?
Well, if I put on my product hat for a bit, Momita, I think you really need intelligent solutions to very quickly help you adapt to any kind of change that is impacting your business, right? Because, I mean, every day you wake up and you see what kind of impact tariffs have and change. And so, but the reading is very clear, right? If you do not have intelligent systems that allow you to quickly maneuver, pivot your business, adapt, I think that is key. Every business across industries, I would say this is the number one thing. And this is where products from SAP also play a very big role in giving that visibility, giving that transparency, giving that intelligence for businesses to decide, take those actions. So exciting times, but at the same time, as challenges come up, we have also solutions to it.
Sindhu, it was wonderful speaking to you. Many thanks for speaking to PTI.
Yeah. Thank you, Momita.